So I've got, besides this, I've got one more. There's going to be 3 of these because again, I've been watching a couple of these and a couple of these have ended, like this one, Trapped in a Dating Sim. And I know I just said I'm not the biggest fan of romances. This type of one, I don't mind because it's fully, I just fully like insane stuff. I like where they're sort of like throwing everything at the wall and making a sort of creative insanity because it's more fun. It's more interesting. I don't know why. Because I like it. I can see the characters are sort of like, oh, cookie cutter this, cookie cutter that. But I just love the sort of like fun, sarcastic. The lead is just so sarcastic and I love that. And yeah, this is just a fun series. Now, here's the thing. I said earlier about Kingsman, and I didn't fully watch it, and then I fully watched it. Now, here's what I'm going to say. And I don't know if this is controversial or anything, but I'm just going to say this. This is an amazing spy movie. The fact that they pulled off a good, intensive story, a sort of like interlude and interesting characters that all build up into an interesting story with interesting characters is good. I don't think it's a good Kingsman movie though. Because Kingsman, the first one and the second one, had this sort of sarcastic tone, had this fun atmosphere. This doesn't. It's a good spy movie, but I don't think it needs to be a Kingsman movie. That's all I'm going to say. I just thought they could have added more sarcasm and more like, oh, is this how the trope goes, etc, etc, etc. I don't know. Yes! So, I like this because you get like 2 mysteries slowly becoming one mystery. And that sort of like slowly just knitting, like, oh, here's part of one story, here's part of another. And you slowly see them like 2 sort of cars driving to the same point. They're at different destinations, they start at different points, but they go to the same point. And as you slowly sort of look to your left and you see the 2 stories, slowly, there was a certain point where I'm like, oh, both of the mysteries are going to be connected somehow, but I don't know how. I think it was around when like the dance scene, I'm like, okay, this is out of the way, both of these stories, both of these mysteries are somehow connected. Don't know how, but yeah. And it's absolutely interesting.